Howdy, y'all. My name is Bryce, and welcome back to some more Blueprints. All right, day 76. Y'all, I'm exhausted today. I'm so tired. That Renaissance Fair really took it out of me. So let's think. I haven't made any other deductions based on my notes, but we've still got some things lined up. Big thing. Let's pull the schoolhouse. Come on, game. Give me that schoolhouse. Okay. Gonna have tons of, oh, not tons of gems. Last time was the tons of gems. Still, 2 gems, bonus. And then $124 reduce. That's pretty good. I ended the turn in the bunk room, which potentially would leave a flower in the tomb, if that's a thing, right? According to the diary. Darn. Well, tool shed it is. I mean, like, it's hard to pass that up. Oh, the wrench. Okay. Interesting. So then, we are looking for the drafting studio for sure. Is there any way that I can help? Let me look at what the drafting studio is about. Oh no, that would actually be in one of these. Right? There it is. So it is rare. So we're hoping to maybe pull that. We can maybe make that a little bit more common. Then classroom. Obviously, I don't have it yet. So it's on unusual. It would be fun when I can to turn the classroom into a lot more common. Obviously, I have to do that probably after it's in my rotation. And then... but I can make the drafting studio more common. Although once I get the last thing out of it, I don't know if there's much value in going back there. Okay. So between I don't have a key yet, so we'll grab this. The conference room is not a bad idea to get so early on and get so close to the entrance. Okay, so let's think. Is there anything else? Definitely grab the conservatory. What you got for me? Dining room, pool hall, gymnasium. Pool hall's currently at common. Let's make that a little bit more standard. I don't take it too often, though obviously it is useful. Dining room is standard. I think it's worth having common. It's got 3 exits. Doesn't have a gem cost. Lots of moves. I think that makes a lot of sense. Gymnasium is currently on standard. I think the gym is fine. It's not the worst of the red rooms. You do still want red rooms in your rotation. Like, you don't want 0 red rooms, right? They do have value. Okay. And I guess let's pay attention to the rooms that we've got, right? So the conservatory, we've already got a rook, right? Yes. Conservatory's a rook. We will get a pawn at any point. And then we just try and pay attention to that. So, oh, look at that. The den in the dining room. Gosh. What a tough decision. Let's grab the den first. Let's just get that gem. I think early on it's really good to get some gems. Oh, is it on this side? No. Oh, it's a key. Nice. Metal detector's the bomb. All right. There's a pawn for us if we need it. And now I can get the dining room. Sure. Using a lot of my hallways early on, but, you know. Tain't bad. Okay, then, let's think. Let's just see how far we can go. Wow, I expected that to be locked. Her ladyship's spare room is so good, but the observatory, this is a night, and it's, you know, we're getting our stars back. I'm cool with this because of how many doors to the left we have. I should be able to make something happen. Okay, back up to 22. Don't grab him, but let's grab the key in the chests. If we want some specific dead end later, like maybe we hit towards the end and we're like, we want a freezer, then we'll come back and we'll hit that. Sure, I'll use a key. Ooh, security, but pointed not in the best direction. But we'll get it. It's my last gem, too. It's already set at commonplace, which I think is good. Like, it's rarely a bad thing to pull that. Okay, so let me think now. Do we want to mess with security settings yet? 2 trunks in the main menu. Or in the main menu, in the hallway. Key cards. Let's at least do the... Whoops. At least do the offline mode situation. Okay. Oops. So now, let's do the network connection. Let's set up an experiment. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Woo! Didn't have enough time to mute that one. Ooh, boy. It's okay. My audio adjustments should have made that less intense for y'all. Remote access. Laboratory. Okay. Yeah, y'all, like I said, I'm sore. My body is sore. Physically worn out. But had a lot of fun yesterday. Okay, whenever you drive to shop, blah, 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 blah. Gain a key for every 2 hallways. Do we even have 2 yet? Let's do this. When you draft a hallway from another hallway, gain a key for every 2 hallways in your house. It just goes together, you know? Okay. Haven't really gotten the allowance option too often recently. But we are up now at what? 124? So that's pretty good. Unless we can start getting 200 per day. Ooh, the boiler room. Cool. So I will be able to go into the... oh, no gems! That's the worst, because I have to take this one. That's annoying. See, this is why. Gems, man. Alright, well, give me that. Okay, I guess we'll just see what we get here. No gems. Alright, well, we'll take the wine cellar. There's my gems. It closes off all these, but I mean, the security room can get me up that way. The entrance hall can still get me over there, so, you know, we'll take it. Wow, there's a lot of dig spots around. Like, give me a shovel, man. Man, I almost sounded like Jeff Bridges there, man. Okay. Wait, what is the... It's the Knight's Crest down there. I don't think... Well, I'll waste the moves. I was sort of realizing, is this lore-ish? No. Okay. We've seen it a million times. Okay. So yeah, trying to pay attention for, you know, information on other places. It's tricky. Okay, now I can get the boiler room. Boom. All right, no harm, no foul. Standard's fine. Oh, I need to jumpstart it, don't I? So we do... So that is pointed the right way, right? Okay. So then I should be able to do this, right? Oh, gosh, because the other one's not set up. That's right. Well, at least I can get around this way if I need to. We're not going to worry about it too much, though, so I am going to flip the other thing back around. But good to know that this is an easy solution for me to get up there. Again, I have to remember to reset it, but if I can't cross that bridge, I'm forced to go down this, so then it's like, oh, okay, I can do that. Yeah, that's right. To get the power going, I have to actually have this flipped up. So being able to set the power on, I don't think I can do by going up this elevator. Because that has to be turned that way. And this has to be turned that way. So, like, this is the way that it needs to be if I want to be able to power that sucker up. But the important thing, red box is powered. Okay. Well, I don't want to waste the 2 gems. Let's grab the walk-in closet. Hopefully I can... Oh, it's a telescope. I thought it was a bat. I thought that was a bat. Cool. Well, we can go back into the observatory and get some stuff. And then we got a salt shaker. We got ourselves 2 gems. And then did I also have... Yeah. So I had this, so I also gained 3 extra gems. Cool. So now we're in a much better spot with our gems. We do want to go out that door, so I will do the thing that I need to make sure I change. Doot. Doot. The main thing about this is that it's just 2 little moves rather than a ton. Well, as much as I would love to take the commissary, I think I have to do this just for the possibility of more moves, right? So hopefully we'll get the commissary elsewhere. I do want to go back to the observatory. Let's do that now before I end up getting too deep. And actually, how far? Well, no. I don't have a hammer. I was gonna say, like, how far is it to get back and get those? Oh, telescope. Come on. It's really annoying trying to trigger it sometimes. You just have to kind of spam it. All right, there will now be 4 chests at the entrance. How far is it actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll at least spend 1 key. We'll do this a little bit. Now, obviously, I'm wasting moves. It's a little dangerous. So I will do some moving around from these rooms now before we keep going forward. And let's open one of these, and if I get keys, then we'll probably open all of them. You really had to go and be like, yes, I gave you a key. Flipping game. Technically, it's what you wanted. And everyone knows that technically correct is the best form of correct. Yeah, we'll grab the bedroom. In my head, I was like, we could potentially, maybe the drafting studio would, or the drawing room would help with some things. But, you know, all right, we got another key, so we'll open another one. Okay, interesting. Okay, well, I need to get a shovel. Need to get a shovel if we're going to take advantage of that. All right, well, we remember that we got 2 more of those. This game, sometimes. Trying to spam my telescope. Thank you. Sail? Hanging more keys. Nice. Now how about double sail? And more keys. I would like to go back to the entrance, obviously. Which we may be able to do here. Kitchen. All right, the boudoir goes in the direction that we would like to go. And I get extra because of the ladyship's bedroom, right? Or a spare room. Okay. And a gem. Just kind of looking around. Oh, you know what? Maybe there's something in this. No. Okay. Just thinking maybe there was like a flag or something hiding in the background. But no. Okay. It's just one of those ones where I'm like, bedrooms, because they tend to have like a specific person associated with them, I feel like they can have a lot of info. Woo! Hell yeah! Let's do it! Hell yeah, we got this again. So, now my question will be answered. Yeah, so any green notes in here are telling the truth, is what we learned from the first one, right? It's blue. Green memos and white boxes are always lies. Oh, so the green memo in the first one was a lie, because it wasn't a white box. Okay, so I need to be taking pictures of these. Because I need to remember the sequence of events, you know? Because this is blue. You can always trust blue. You can sometimes trust green. You can never trust red unless it's handwritten, in which case it's telling the truth. I wonder if that's because like red but handwritten represents maybe like Mary writing it instead of like, you know, whoever else is doing this stuff. Well, aquarium does count for lots of different things. Spare room is free. Let's do the aquarium. Commonplace is good. We like it. It is one of the best rooms in the game. Nothing? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Dang. Oh, it's got to be the chapel. So that's a bishop. So we've got a bishop, a knight, and a rook. Oh, what's in the treasure trove? Is there one? It's probably a knight. Yeah, it's a knight. Okay. Because there's like soldiers in there, you know? Or armor, at least. Okay. Sometimes there's an item there. Okay. Okay, Westwing Hall, cool. This will connect me to the passageway, so that's nice. Yeah. And then if we get a locked one, we do have the secret garden key. So that's something. Ooh, the kitchen. But no, I think we do the kennel. I know I don't have a shovel, but I'm not so deep into it that I feel the need to get the, like, the moves and stuff at the moment. He eatin'. He chomping. Am I going the right way? I am. All right. Spread some food around. Looking for items in here, you do have to be kind of like looking at. 'Cause remember that one time I almost fully missed the shovel because it was just like jammed into the ground, right? Now it feels like I've had a bad day for items. Love that I could hear the dog. It's cute. Sure. Okay. Let's do a redraw, because if I pull the garage, that's something, right? Hey! Beautiful. Beautiful. And I had enough gems. Beautiful. There we go. Yes. 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 Awesome. Now we're off to the races, y'all. May not get it today. And this room's a pawn. May not get it today. But pretty dang good. Let's look around. Okay, so you got the drafting strategy one again. Dang, Lydia. Okay. Just looking to see if there's anything in these images. Like, I don't have the magnifying glass, so that's too bad. Doesn't look like it. But I should take pictures. Eek! All right. Uno. Dos. Tres. Cuatro. Cinco. Seis. So interesting, I'm realizing, like, the color thing, they're showing the, like, what they're associated with. Oh, what an interesting thought I just had. I wonder if these are related in any way to the different places that they, the colors are associated with, but I don't think so. Okay. Like, I know we've read this before, so I'm not, like, super concerned about going through it. I don't think there was anything that I could think of. I will read this. As we reach the end of this volume of Drafting Strategy, we hope you've found valuable insights and colorful inspiration for your next. From the purples of our dreams to the reds of our fears, we believe that no ambition for an architect is too brave and no design is too colorful. To achieve our goals, we must delve deep into the spectrum, drawing upon all colors and ideas of merit, daring merit. At the end of the day, color is just another tool. Some wield it to express their creativity, some hoist it up as a display of their own power, red. Some use it to calculate great sums, but all of us want to find a color we can call our own. Okay, cool. Cool. Color we can call our own, like the blueprints. Okay. And I forget, is this is the study, that's right. So if this is going to be today's, then I know... I guess it's like, that's how I enter, is from that direction. See, that's the hard part, is not knowing, is that the entrance or the exit? You know? This one's got columns over it. Maybe that's the exit. So if I enter in... Oh, then the 2 correct ones for stuff are to my left and right. And honestly, I can figure that out with the metal detector regardless. So if we get that, then we know kind of how to open that. And then it's the center on one side. It's the tall one on the other. It's, you know, we'll figure it out. Okay. What you got for me? Mailroom, closet, foyer. Don't have the gems for that. Let's see the mailroom. Oh, I got letters last time, right? Oh my goodness. Wow, that's a lot of letters. Okay. Okay, we got some reading to do. Let's see, you were doing in this one. Let's see. But I want to get everybody else. You will still have to find the 46th room. I think I've done 5 before, so let's get these rest of them. Okay. Dear Simon, after giving it some thought, I've decided I'm going to continue helping you. Oh no, we have read this one. Okay, yeah, it's just talking about the drafting studio. Okay. Yeah. I took pictures anyways, but I'm 90% sure we've read that one. Okay. And we got stamps now too, so I need to be paying attention to these, right? So like, actually, can't see that one. Some of them you can see and some of them you can't. Like they show them down here. Okay, anyways. Oh, so yeah, we've seen that one too. So we've seen all the way up to here. Unless they're out of order. Kirk Darren. No, we've seen that. So that was those. Then we're here. Okay. Just in case it wasn't explicit in the emails, I decided to contact DC Power directly and get some additional usage instructions for the VAC system they installed. This information is actually as much for me as it is for you, as I can often spend 10 minutes in the utility calls just pressing random buttons. After half an hour on hold, I finally got to speak to the technician. Okay. Yeah, we know this. We solved this one a while back. I do appreciate that it's like, if you're struggling a ton, they will eventually, with the letters, kind of lead you in the right direction. Greetings, Simon. I hope all is going well. I was discussing my communication with you with another fellow technician, Kimberly Thompson, and she suggested I disclose to you the locations of the drafting strategy issues she's personally found on the estate. Oh, neat. Yeah. We've seen them all. The above list is according to her, so I can't personally vouch that these are accurate. They're accurate. Okay, I'm going to be mentioning members of the staff. Perhaps I should give you a brief introduction. Okay, this would be good for signing into stuff, right? Chef de camp, head of kitchen, maker of tasty meals, Kimberly Thompson, lab assistant, helpful sidekick, Randolph Moore, lead lab tech, network admin, humble author of these letters, Kirk Darren, head of security, Mrs. Ann Babbage, house manager, my boss, Hartley Ruota, the Baron's personal valet, retiring, Christoph, the chauffeur, and Robert Nogula, the new groundskeeper. Yes. There are a handful of other names among the various live-out and seasonal service staff, but due to their infrequent mention, I thought it best to omit them from this cursory introduction. Got it. Okay. Another successful experiment, another letter. You have certainly been keeping yourself busy. As I've spent the last few days racking my brain trying to come up with new clues for you, I'm reminded of your mother's aptly named book, A New Clue, and how fiendishly she hid clues for her readers within its pages. Don't worry, I won't be hiding my clues for you in imaginary requiring you to comb the text with a magnifying glass. The truth is, I'm not nearly as clever or creative as she was. The best I could muster trying to be cryptic and mysterious would be something like, break the bricks in the weight room with something that has a handle and is very heavy. I'm afraid that in spite of my best efforts, the result is not quite cryptic and even less mysterious. I suppose I'll leave the riddles to your great uncle and niece. Randolph. His niece. My mom. All right. Dear Simon, as I've been running out of ideas of my own, yesterday I asked Kirk Darren if he had any additional security advice I could pass on. It's my surprise he gave me an envelope and directed me to include it in my next correspondence to you. I did not ask him what it contained, so I'll be very curious to hear from you after this is all over and find out whether or not it was of any use. Unused memos. Yo, what? All right, well, we know that's a lie because it's a red one. The numbers 6, 7, and 9 do not appear in any of the fixed combinations of safes on the estate. Holy crap, that's huge. That's huge. I think I've opened everything, but that's huge. Okay, we know that that's not true. Safe code D8. Like date, right? because handwritten. There is a safe on rank 10. What? So if I draft a certain room up... Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there is a safe in room 46? There might be? Oh, no, that makes sense. Yeah, because probably behind the... what do you call it? The map thing. Okay. Let's do this. I can't think of any reason you need to access the server administrator controls before I return, but your father has mentioned your interest in computers, so I have a feeling you may be a bit more hands-on than your great uncle. You'll find the admin terminal in Blackbridge Grotto, a small cavern sealed, much like the story off of the East Drive. Oh, yeah, I'm yawning. I believe I've previously explained how to restore power to the grotto in one of my earlier letters. However, keep in mind that accessing the terminal requires an admin key. Unfortunately, I won't be able to set one up for you until I return, but your admin key will eventually be Joan S. Like Jones, but the S is me, Simon, and then the first 4 letters of Joan. Or if you prefer, we could use a pseudonym. I'm sure we'll discuss it in greater detail when I return. Okay. So I have my own login, maybe. Let's see. If you do end up accessing the admin controls in the grotto, I'm sure you notice the sealed circular door to the left of the terminal. As you've likely already concluded for yourself, this door can only be opened if 3 different microchips are inserted into the central pedestal. Normally, all 3 microchips are kept secure in 3 other locations, but I decided to make it easy for you and have left one of the microchips in the grotto for easy access. However, you will have to find a new clue or 2 to find the others. Right, so that's about the smashing the one pot and then digging the one outside. Okay. So far, I think all of these letters, and I'm going to take some more pictures of these because I don't know if they're all in my notes. So far, I think we have done everything associated with these, except for maybe using Jones as our sign-in. It could be interesting. We'll try it maybe. But, you know. It's funny because it's like, on the one hand, this information would have been useful to me earlier, but also, I'm glad that we figured it all out the way that we have. There was a lot of struggle, there was a lot of back and forth, there were occasional spoilers, but, you know, ultimately, I find it more satisfying the way that we happened to succeed. When's that one? Okay. I was just like, have I not already passed the one that I had from before? I guess I forgot that we had gotten multiple sets of letters. I thought I just had the one that was like 5 letters. Okay, and this was the last one that I already had. Okay, cool. Pictures of all the letters. That's a lot of letters. Let's see if we can't get some shots. Y'all know how it is. Your boy's got to have some way of doing some thumbnails. It's tough. It's tough, y'all. Sometimes it's real tough. Okay. I think we're good. We grabbed the money off the table. And we're going to get a mail order next time, right? And then the really cool thing, right, is that now we have the school in the rotation. We may even pull the school a couple of times now. You know, that said, who knows? But especially if we get the school outside, then I think you get double chances. Ooh, the showroom. I haven't had a single shop yet. I mean, I've gotten the... Oh, damn it. I've gotten the options, but I haven't taken them yet. No gems, so I couldn't take that. Too bad. This is what sucks when I don't start with a bajillion gems. My day gets ruined. All right, this is a throne of sorts. Right, right. Keeping an eye on the furniture. But nothing with these books either, right? Okay. Oh, God, I wish. Well, it's got to be the showroom. I was like, oh, funeral parlor, but nope. Ooh, if I get the workshop. All right, well, at least greater chance of finding items. Yeah, we got 2, so I guess I can. Okay. Oh, you know what? In the secret garden, I never opened the antechamber. Oh, damn, are you kidding? Oh, dang. All right. Shoot. Stuck on that. Well, is there anything I want to code check? Not really. Don't have a shovel. Not finding a shovel sucks. I find it so often I just assume I'm gonna, right? Usually I can buy it in the commissary, though I do feel like it's every other run that I get it in the commissary. Bubby. They're so cute. Okay. Oh. Piece of candy. All right. So that's the boiler room. I'll need to go back through. Right? Because I don't... No. The power should be good, right? Oh, dang. It's got to be the pool hall. I would love to grab the armory. They're really making it impossible for me to take shops right now. They're really making it impossible for me to take shops. But if I don't go out this way, then run's over, right? So it's like, got to do it. Okay. Now. Oh, I'm just close to the kennel. I was like, why am I hearing those dogs? Okay, 5. What? Okay, so 5. And then we have a small 12 that looks like a third. So 4 maybe? Yep. What is a third of 20? It's gonna be like 8? No, 7. 7 is 21. Minus 3. What? Am I rounding? Because like there's not an even it's not a whole number there. Which is weird to me, but I guess we just do some rounding maybe. So yeah, so like it'd be a little under 7 times 3. Oh. Buttheads. 5 plus 5, 10. Okay. I was like, they made this impossible, blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh no, it transforms back into itself. That's why you can do it. Okay, cool. All right, we got keys, we got dice. Okay, give me something I can take. Man. No gems, dude. No gems sucks. Really sucks. I've had so many good runs of getting 1 trillion gems, and then for some reason this one they're humbling me. Come on, you son of a... Do I have a king anywhere? Because I can get the queen with the study. I don't think so. Because it's the office and the throne room. Well, we'll take the funeral parlor. I can get a handful of gems. If I open it correctly. Okay. Let's look at this real quick just to see. Is there any... Okay. A false box contains the gems. The black box is true. The black box is false. So then a true box would have to contain the gems. So it would either have to be this guy, or it has to be this guy, right? Because you say the black box is true, right? And the black box says a false box contains the gems. So if this is false, then a true box contains the gems, which could be this guy. If that's true, then this is true. Therefore, that's the false one, and then that's telling me over here. So I think both ways they tell me to go to the blue one. Please tell me I'm right. Whoa! What? What is that about? Oh, that's the number of times I've done this? A logical trophy. Trophies are... Okay, for winning parlor games. Cool. Neat! Neat! Getting stuff. These are some weird looking lamps. Oh, Herb. How you doing? Okay. Well, let's throw down the Magnus archives. I'm okay having archived stuff because, like, at least we've got multiple doors here. Gosh. I still feel like there's more in this room. This room just feels so filled with opportunities, you know? Haven't found another one of these keys, though, in a while. Royals found defeat. Oh, hold on. No, I have pictures of this. Yeah. Okay, let's see if there's anything here. Northern Passage to Arch Ares. Ensuing round of trade negotiations, which were conducted with reckless care and little diplomacy. House of Desolates. Or Desilets. 4 decades since. Close supporters. Oh! I was curious about this earlier. A Rajan tradition is that the mother's name is the surname. I was looking at... Hold on. Let's pull up my notes. What was I looking at? The family tree. Hold on. Close it all up. Let's see. Family tree. Not the best pictures. But I was curious, why is why is Mary Epson, right? Because it's Simon Sinclair and Clara Epson give birth to Mary Epson. But if Lady Ashlyn is the mother of Clara Epson and is Irajan, then perhaps that's why then maybe that's like where the tradition starts, right? And then it goes on here. That's my thinking. Maybe that's why. Because, yeah. Well, that is interesting. Got Lionel over here. Nobody knows anything about Lionel. Nobody cares about you, Lionel. But yeah, okay, so I think that it must have something to do with that, is why. I mean, otherwise, you know, there's like, you know, child of divorce. There's all kinds of other ways that it could be, but I don't think we've heard anything negative as far as I can tell about Simon and Clara's relationship. But maybe I'm not remembering some of the notes that we've gotten. Okay, and I've looked at this recently. Doesn't give me any new information. It's just, you know, that stuff. Lily, Rizzy, and Rose the doctor. Sarah Drivian of the registrar office. Okay. Oh, interesting. So when Mary was born, it was already Fen Ares. Interesting. That I didn't know. I thought that the revolution occurred like during Mary's generation. Okay. I could do the music room, but I only have 3 gems. I don't want to waste them. I don't have to. Commissary. Absolutely. Well, we got a hammer. So depending on if I can run all the way back to the entrance, you know, I can open those chests. The question is, how far away is it? It is pretty far. But like, my thing is there could be dice. There could be all sorts of things. Oh, I have made it all the way up to level 8. So then where's my dining room? It's all the way back here. So that's an excuse maybe. At least it'll pay for itself, the journey. So we run all the way back into the dining room, down and around. Or can I go this way? Is this faster? Oh, that's faster. I think. Let's go through here. Go back through here. Go back through here. Straight across. Into here. Oh, you know what? This is technically drafting a hall from a hall, so I did that twice. That's why I had dice. Right? Oh, no, I got dice over there. I got keys from that. Neat. So each of these, this guy, and this guy. No, Westwing came from below. But these two gave me keys. I forgot that was my experiment. Okay. I forgot that I was actually able to successfully loop this one. Is it through? Yeah, it's all the way around. Wait. Yes. Yes. Okay. I'm intrigued by that treasure trove in that we're going to be constantly having to pull it and getting a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more from it. Okay. All right, what you got? All right, dice. Cool with it. And y'all. Okay, so then all the way back up. At least I got some dice, so that's definitely worth it. Oh, wait. But I want to go to the dining room, so we'll go back up this way. And who knows, maybe we'll see some... Yeah, there we go. I was like, maybe we'll see some fruit along the way. Do you got one? Do you got fruits? Do you got fruits? I don't see no Edie's. All right, what you got? Hey, we got an aquarium. Hell yeah. Have dinner. All right. Yeah, moves-wise, we definitely ended up on the positive side there. Okay, so then I can go up through observatory and then across. And we're good. I've already done that. I was like, wait, telescope? It's like, no, I've already done it. Let's then... Keycard system, settings, set level, high. Because we do have a keycard now. Okay. Now... going across here is always a pain. Yeah, that guy's not powered on. I have to remind myself I do need to come back through here so I can make sure to power this sucker on. Or I'm going to be frustrated when I try and go down to the red door down there and end up not being able to get in, even though I just want to look at that window that people were saying that I missed. Okay, yeah, this way. Like, that's all. I just want to get up there into the window to see if there's something I missed. Because I just didn't realize that was a window. All right. Moving on. Well, we're not going to take the weight room. I'm okay pulling random here because we do have 2 other doors. Laboratory. Okay. It's fine. I could access security from here if I wanted to, but don't need to. Hey, you're a free door. The office. Okay, hold on now. Because that's a king. I just need a queen, but I didn't pull the study earlier when I had the opportunity. So I got to get lucky and pull that again as an option. Because the other one is the ladies, you know, bed chambers or whatever. And, oh, that's right. It's still open now. I don't have to do that. But let us do the gold spreading. And return to main. Exit. Okay. So if I get the study as an option, we just take it. I don't care if it ends the run. We just take it. Okay. They give me the other king. Goodness. All right, we'll do the conference room. It's not a bad one. Use the vault, the lost and found, or something else. Well, let's do a redraw. Okay, can I get that open with anything that I currently have? No. Because that would be cool. Let's do another redraw. I will take the workshop. We have a coat check, and I can make the coin purse thing. Let's make this flipping common. At this point, I want it every single time. Got the lever, so if I pull a greenhouse, then I can get into the antechamber, which is something. Okay, so what have we got? All right, rabbit's foot with the coin purse. I'm doing the scroll now. I'm clicking something and I'm scrolling. Although, no, you know what? Now I know every single one of the creations because I got the trophy for it. Okay. Y'all, we're getting stuff done. Oh, I could do the laser if I wanted to. Let's keep that in mind. Let's keep that in mind. Metal detector and broken lever. And magnifying glass? Oh, you need all three? No, you don't need the broken lever. So why is that? You do. It just doesn't show it in the name. Okay, interesting. I thought it was just the two. Don't know why I thought that, but okay. All right. What's around here? There you are. Okay, looking around. And you're just music. Oh, I wonder, you know what? The note is red, the letter's not. I'm curious if I go back through all the different songs, maybe there's some lore in there that'll help me with the different rooms. Redraw. We'll do one more. I guess I'll take the East Wing Hall. Okay. Please give me... Gosh, I don't even know. I mean, the study, obviously, would be great. Don't have enough for you. Don't know what you are. Don't have any rerolls, so... Let's go with this. Maybe I can go around the corner. Nope. All right. Oh, there's my shovel. Better late than never, I guess. Okay. Moving on. Ooh, the attic. Again, I don't have enough. Ooh, the library, though. It's been a bit. Did I order a book last time, or do I need to order a book? I need to order a book. Oh, hey, look at you. And you know what? I'm curious, because I don't remember. Is there a chess piece in here? I don't think there is, but there might be. And then I can go look at my stamp collection, y'all, which might be helpful. Just looking on the shelves to see if there's one little guy hidden somewhere. But I don't think so. Because there's a lot of rooms that don't have any in them, right? Okay, you are Mount Holly Records. Okay. Do. Scrapbook. Baron of Mount Holly. Greetings from Reddington. Most drafted, the lady. Yep. And the den and the. Yes, absolutely. Most paid for. Makes sense. Yeah, all three of those make sense. Most time spent in. Really? I must have sat in here for a while one time. I guess when I'm reading the books. There was some times when I was reading the books. More time in the library than the entrance hall. And then security. That's interesting. All the contraptions. Just reminding myself what's there. Okay. Okay, and then... Oh! What does this say? Stamps found in the estate and inspected will be added to this page. But I wasn't able to inspect them. So like here, it's like, yeah, I've got the purple Erasian. I've got the red Fen Aries. We've got blue for Orinda Aries, but we know that it's actually black. So maybe that's supposed to be black. Interesting. Gift shop receipt, swim bird plushie, 110 gold, paid in full. Have a great day. Largest purchase. Oh, got it. Most avoided floor plans, lavatory, terrace, maid's chamber. Which one's the terrace? Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Usually it's a bad opportunity for it, I feel like. Just need to draft one more classroom to take my final exam. Yeah. We know. Okay. Well, that's too bad about the stamps. I'll go back into the mailroom. Now that I have the magnifying glass, maybe it'll allow me to inspect them. In the mailroom, we got plenty of moves. Okay, so let's order a book. And I'm missing number 5. of the drafting strategies. History of India, first edition. Swimbird, I do not have pictures of, I don't think. PCW, fixed stars, drafting strategy. I think we do the drafting strategies. Let's start with the 4th. Hoping that that's the one that has the sweepstakes in it. Because we know that's a thing, right? Win the sweepstakes is a trophy, I think, or something. But we need to go back down to the archives. I've got these 2 last rooms that we can do, and then it's let's go fix the power, so that I can go down and go into there, into that place we're going, and then head into the mail room as well. So, cross here, into the conference room. Yes, okay. Always gotta, like, you know, reorient myself. It gets so windy, and I can't, like, use context clues really to point it out to myself because it shifts each time I play the game. So it's like, oh, I don't know. I feel like, I think I've mentioned this before, but like I'm pretty good with directions. Like once, you know, you drop me somewhere, like in a city or something like that, and like I just get my like bearings or whatever, I'm really good at knowing like compass directions, north, south, east, west. I'm able to pick up on that. And if you can kind of, if you're good at that information, then you're pretty good at getting yourself anywhere. Oh, look at that. Oh, The Office. Wait, did I get I did get the conference room after The Office, right after, what? Yeah. So when I spread stuff, it was too early. Okay. Now where am I heading again? Where's the boiler room? Oh, it's coming up. Okay. And then, well, let's go back up to the mailroom first. Because then we're heading, down into the foundation after we hit the boiler room. Hey, puppy. Tons of moves. You gotta. It's messed up to not pet the pup. Got my shovel. I gotta remember to be digging. I keep forgetting that I actually have this now. Gotten so used to running through this level without it. And I can't get in anywhere except the south, and neither of these do the south side, so we're fine. Okay, glad we pulled this. So our dreams of school continue forward. Okay, can I... Yes. Vera Shores. There's our turtle. Please add this to the thing. Okay. Morajai? Blue? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna just take pictures of these myself. So like, okay, arch area. See, you can see there also that it's like industrial, right? I think the stamps are the key. Oh my gosh, I think the stamps are the key. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this, I'm zooming in, and then we're taking pictures. Because what are we seeing there? They're like exploring, right? They've got like little exploring hats on. So it's like an adventuring place or maybe a wild untamed place. And then Morajai obviously is based on, it's the sea, right? We know about that because we remember him talking about sailing. Okay, and it's got a 4 next to it. Can't see that one. Can't see that one. So I'm guessing I'm not supposed to, if it's like that. Okay, we've got a Raja, which I know I have in the book. You know what? With as many moves as I've got, I think we're going to run back to the library and see if it got updated. Ooh, what are you? Nuance, they use Zeppelins. Oh, hell yes. That is so helpful. I don't know which symbols apply to each of them, but maybe I can figure that out from this information. All right, we got the same one again for Morajai. Oh, look at the bottom. At the bottom. That's the symbol for Morajai. It's the little, loopy thing. Crap, can we figure out the Morajai one? We'll maybe mess around with it when we're down there. I've got a lot of the pieces. And then this is Blackbridge, right? Oh, and you can see the shape of it is the shape of the thing. So then maybe this will give me enough. And this is Fen Aries, I assume. Yeah, okay. So I've seen Nuance. I've seen Morajai. I've seen Kororika. I haven't seen a stamp for Kororika, as far as I could tell. But otherwise, yeah. Okay, cool. Cool. So yeah, if I can get more letters, I definitely want to. Now, let's maybe, I've got the moves, it's going to take a little bit, but it's not like we got a lot going on. Let's run back. Oh, actually, I'm near the coat check. Let's drop off the coin purse. This will give me an incentive to grab this in the future. Check item. Now, it means I'm probably not going to come across these things, right? A purse or the lucky rabbit's foot, but they're not that common to find, both in a single run, right? I have occasionally, I have a couple times, right? I'd say we've gotten it, gosh, I'm trying to think about my runs now. I think like 4 times maybe, you know? What was that sound? Okay. Then we go back. Where am I trying to go again? Where's the library? Oh, it's all the way up there. Okay. Because I just want to confirm. And I got so many moves, it doesn't matter. I just want to confirm whether or not those showed up. Either way, I've got pictures of them, so we're good. I'm curious to pull up my notes and see if we can figure out one of the other ones. Of the sigils, rather. Yeah, gosh. All the way in the corner. Okay, so stamps. Let's check that out. Oh, I hate the auto move. I hate the auto turn. That is just motion sickness waiting to happen. Okay, so yeah, we're only missing the one. That is awesome. Okay, so let's think now. So like process of elimination situation, right? Well, Archaries we know is actually yellow is the thing. Right? And yet it's blue here. Because we did Archaries and it was like the yellow. So I can't guarantee that these colors are correct. Can't guarantee that. But we can maybe go with it. Nuance, green, not the rainbow. And what's the 8th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 is Kororika. So, I mean, we know all the places. Nuance, Morajai, Kororika, and Vera are the ones that we are struggling on. We'll look through Realm and Rune here in a second. And in my notes. And see what information we can glean from the stamps. And if it's enough to finish what we already have figured out. I wish I had seen a Kororika one. Because I think Kororika is the only one that I also have, like, at least a little information on, I think. Well, and then, I mean, we did learn about the turtles of Vera before. That they're a thing. Okay, so we're going back. Before we head into the foundation, I need to go into the boiler room so that I can set the power correctly. And then... Oh, wow, I have to go all the way around to get back into the foundation then. That's annoying. I dislike the boiler room. I very, very much dislike it. Just because of how difficult it is to deal with. I'll just be straight up. There should be a way once I have solved this problem, which I have solved this puzzle, to be able to have it on, have everything open, and not have to draft it every time. Because gosh darn it, there are certain things that just take so much flippin' work and so much RNG to make happen that it's just like so much. Okay. So we go into security, into the observatory, loop around. Gosh, it's like such a 6-1, half dozen of the other to whether or not I go outside to get around and get there, or if I go, hey, look at that $200 dues, just no showroom. Oh! I have another door in the archives. I forgot about that. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna grab Draxus. Spamming. Let's do it twice. Okay. So then, I mean, I know I'm not gonna get much from it in terms of gems, but if I can lock behind a freezer this 204 coins. Oh, forgot to do that. That's right. This is what I'm saying. I despise this. I despise having to do this meticulous nonsense in order to get through this room because I've conquered it. I gotta say, as someone who plays a lot of video games, and especially because they did the thing where they updated it so that all of the safes stay open, they should fix that to make that doable, where you can just have everything on at once. Because clearly they care about your time in not making you open the safe every time. It's faster for me to enter a little code that I have memorized because I've done it 30 times than to go and twist around all those dials and then have to remember to go back and untwist them, you know? Anyway, dear developers, if you watch this, why is that not the case, but the other one is the case? Anyway, yeah, we will take this because obviously helpful for tomorrow. And then I have re-rolls to potentially get the freezer down here. Oh, come on. Okay. Do. Is there anything from the armory that would be helpful at this point? No. I mean, I guess the mace would give me a thing. Someone had a really interesting idea. I've never tried it, never thought about it. But getting the secret passage, then not entering it, and then spawning a door over here on the other side of it, right? And then going into it from that side. I don't think anything will happen. I think what'll happen is you'll open it, and just like any other room, immediately the doors will open, right? So I think immediately the library, or the what do you call it? The bookcase would like swing open. But if it doesn't, there could be something back there. Like it was a good idea in terms of like maybe like that'd be a good place to hide something, is what someone said. Now that said, we'll say the 5% chance is what I think. That's still a chance though. It's still worth trying. All right. And that's that. That's what we get. Dude. No freezer, but that's fine. That's fine. Turnip. Okay. What are you beeping about? Why are you beeping? Oh, just the stuff in here. I was like, I thought there was something on the ground. Okay. So then... Fix it. Okay. Back around. The funeral parlor? Yeah. Just doing a loop. So yeah, y'all. Today was my niece and nephew's birthday. They share, like, their birthday is within like 2 days of each other. went over to my brother's place, hung out with the kids, you know, present opening, their little gremlin monsters. So just getting beat up by kids. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was nice to get to see them. And I am now exhausted. It's funny because apparently they've been watching some of Uncle Price on the YouTube, which I think is hilarious. And specifically my niece, who just turned 7, is like into horror and stuff. Like she's like, you know, just the little demon monster. Shrink down Chrissy, and you've got my niece. And it was so funny because she was showing me one of our videos. She was like, I want to watch your videos. And so she pulls up our playlist of like Phasmophobia or something, you know, some intense horror. And turns to me and is like, you need to stop playing this game. It's too scary. And I was like, well, I mean, we haven't played it for like years. You know, we don't play that game anymore. And she's like, well, you need to stop because it's scary. And I was like, but don't you like scary things? And she's like, yeah, I like being scared. It was like, I just thought it was the funniest little thing. Like, oh man, I can't wait to go take her to go see like horror movies and stuff when she's older. Is great. It's great. Little sweetheart. Love her to death. Okay. And then I played some Mario Party with my nephew. We played the like co-op mode. And that was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun. He just got the game, so he doesn't have any of the characters unlocked, so I wasn't able to play as Toadette, sadly. But it was fun nonetheless. Forgot about the 2-player mode, to be honest. And it's not, because it's not Jamboree, it's the one before that. Super Mario Party or whatever. Because I don't think, does Jamboree even have that? I don't remember. But anyway, it was nice. Y'all know I don't love that game, but when I'm playing with my nephew, it's like, sure, why not? It's great. Okay. Boop, 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 doop. And if you don't know that I dislike Mario Party, I dislike Mario Party. I have a thing. I've mentioned it many a time in games when we play games. I've you know, I do my best not to get frustrated with it, but I do not like playing games where you steal from other players. Just not a fan. Just not a fan. I like to keep my work. Oh, I always forget. But yeah, I do not like putting in effort to do something and then having someone else take it from you, you know? And I don't like taking from other people, is the other thing. I like, you know, when it's like the key, like gameplay, it's like, okay, I guess I have to participate, but I don't like that at all. So, you know, if you ever see me playing those games on Stump, just know I'm doing it for y'all. And for Ash, Jazz, and Enna, because they like playing those, I think. But it ain't for me, that's for sure. Alright, apparently this is a window. You gonna make me open this again? Really? So you'll keep the other ones open, but you won't keep this open? Come on. Oh my gosh. It's a little annoying to do. Click. Whoa! Whoa! What? That's wild! He's taking a picture. That is wild! I'm using my phone, I'm zooming in and just kind of scanning right now, looking to see if I can see anything else in there. Obviously, this is more of a lore situation, it seems. Because it's so far away, there's not much I can see. And the game is not going to require you to do what I am doing right now, which is like use an external source to scan around, you know? Okay. Not seeing anything with my zoom function. It's very dark, so not really seeing a lot regardless. But wow, how cool is that? Wow. So there's a castle underneath here. Why is there a castle in a cave? Buried beneath the manor. And it's either being rebuilt or it was or built for the first time. So are they like rebuilding their kingdom? Is this very intrigued? Like, this is not something I expected. But wow. Okay, and then not either of those? Okay. Well then. I guess then last thing I will, because I think we're good on pretty much everything else. I did not end up getting a queen, sadly. The queen is the hardest one to get. Kings, I get them every time almost. The queen is just, I think because it's in one room that's both rooms are dead ends, which I guess for the king it's also the same, right? No, because the office has a turn. So because they're both dead ends, it's like, well, you only want to take them in certain situations. In this run, the opportunity for the study came before I had a king and would have locked me out from making any more moves, I think. Okay, so we know this is Corrica. We know this one is Nuance, I think. So let me pull up the stamp and let me pull up Realm and Rune. Oh. Okay. Realm and... Oh. I swear, this search function never works over here. But, I mean, I can click on it, it's fine. But this search function, it always struggles. Okay, so the core is the place. So we know that this one's... Well, let me pull up my thing again. Recent. Okay, yeah, so Nuance. Oh, hold on. No. Morajai is this one. Morajai is this one. So let's think. Okay, well, we know that it is the sailing one, right? So we can set up the rays. Naval, roads, horseback, trains, turtleback, camels, aviation. Okay, so we want the sun. The rising sun. No, not these. Basically, I'm going to do whatever I can, you know? We'll get as much of it done as we can, because if I get within 3, or if I get within 1 that I'm cycling through, then, you know, that's cool. I think I need 2 pieces of information for this, though. Oh, wait, no. I'm doing Morajai. I forgot. I'm doing Morajai. This is naval. I was doing Nuance over there. So what does naval look like? Oh, my gosh. I have a problem with my notes. It's a thing with my windows. My taskbars aren't the same across my different windows, but if I have them the same across my windows, then the taskbars are always up, and it gets into the way of my recordings because it won't even go down during a full screen application. I hate Windows. I hate Windows. Period. The end. Done. Okay, trains, roads, naval. Naval is the full. That's turtles. Okay, so that's that. Then, as far as weather, could be stormy, snow, windy, hot, foggy. I'm gonna just assume windy. We're just gonna assume that. Oh, gosh darn it. It's such a struggle to remember which ones do which. And then you can't just go back. You have to cycle through the whole thing. Okay. Okay, so then as far as moats go, what do they do? Large city-state with a dense urban populous creator or center. What do we know about Morajai? Like, I almost want to say metropolitan, but Blackbridge hits that one. Like maybe academic? Because they make the Morajai boxes, right? Which are very meticulous. We'll try academic. So that would be the 3. I'm trying to think like culturally, what makes sense for them. And I'm like, well, they could be a bustling metropolis. That's entirely possible. The border is, we're going to go with blue. So blue would be, because that's the color of the stamp. Wait, is there no blue? There's no blue option. Black, red, violet, pink, green, yellow, orange, white. Wow. Interesting. I'm going to try green. In my head, I feel like I remember the little rainbow guys being green. I think. We'll see. We'll try it. So that one is this guy, right? Okay, so green is like... oh, let me look at it again. Hold on. I clicked the wrong thing. Right, the hashes. And then, now I'm remembering, I need to do the lines, the line types first. Oh my gosh. I wish you could go back. Why can't I rotate you the other direction? Okay, so then is it this? Yes. Don't think it's that. It could be. That might have been too many slashes, though. No, it must have been. And then the only... I'll go ahead and click it, but I don't think it's true. I need to change these types, and this is where I'm going to be so upset because I don't remember exactly which one to do to change that. No, it's not that one. It's not that one. And this is going to screw it up. Which one messes with those? Oh, it's that. Okay. We're going to go with windy, which is... this, just because of boats. We're just going based on boats. Okay. Get that. And then the border is here. Okay. So just based off of what I've been kind of deducing here, that's what I would think, but that's not the case. Okay. So then... yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. So I'll need to do a little bit more thinking on that. But this one's more Ajay. It could be like pink, because there's a violet and a pink. And I can't remember, is this violet or is this pink? I think this is violet. That looks violet to me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So then... so it could be pink. We know this is orange. So then we're left with pink, white, and what's the last one? Pink, white, and we've done yellow and green. Okay. Okay. Well, I gotta do some more work then. But I do think that we've gotten some help here, right? I do think that the boat matters, the Zeppelin matters. Gosh, I'm just trying to look at the stamp just to see if there's anything else there that tells me anything. Like, nuance could be windy and green and metropolitan. I'm willing to try that. I don't know which one of these is nuance. It's not that one and it's not this one, I don't think. Unless this was a red herring symbol. Let's just try it with this one. So we're going to go with green on the outside because of the... well, I have to start in the middle, that's right. Got to start here. So... we're going to say... we know that the transportation is aviation, so we need those 5. As far as the weather is concerned, I think we're going to say... wait a minute. Why is my brain exploding? Vera, that's the other one. I think Vera's going to be the diamond. And that, I think, is going to be heat. Let's see. And I don't think this one is snow. So this one could also be rainy or windy, I think, are my options on this place. Straight black lines indicate a lack of unusual or harsh weather and normal temperatures. Oh, could be that too. I guess I should try that with each of them. Okay. So... yeah, I hate that that resets everything like that. Okay, well, I'm going to go with maybe Metropolitan. Because, like, you know, if you're riding around in dirigibles, that seems pretty metropolitan to me. We're going to go first with the windy. Again, I'm just assuming air. Because you're in the air, and this would help push you along. So then... I need the number of them to be different. Gosh darn it. I despise how this works. Just because everything is like connected. Like to turn the other thing, you just have to click like in the middle of it. It's a whole dang thing. All right, that's correct. That's correct. It's just the outside, which we want to be... oh, well, sure. Let's just try that. Nope. Okay. Where's green? You. No. Okay. So then that's... let's go for... oh, no, that one was correct. It's like, that's what I want to change. All right. So we'll try normal weather, right? Haven't heard anything about weather in nuance as far as I can remember. Okay, so we'll do that, and then want to get back around to green. Obviously, it's worth trying the different colors that I don't have, like the 3 different colors. Can't remember which one that is. I think that's like yellow. What about you? No? What about you? God, I was hoping. Let's keep it going. That one we've already done. Just gonna try every color real quick. And then if I don't get this, then we're gonna kind of... I guess there was one more weather pattern I wanted to try. Because then it's like, all right, are you not metropolitan? Because like then it's like, okay, I just don't have enough information. You know? I just don't have enough information. Okay, back around to green. Doodle-doo-doodle-doo. Oh, if it was this, what is this kind? Because I have seen one of those in the Lost and Found. So what is that type of moat? The spiritual? Nature, animals, and the forces that guide us. That sounds like Vera, I think. But we can try it here. So then let me go back into my notes, which I think this is on my phone notes because we did the Lost and Found just the other day. Okay. So Okay, we're gonna try... Let's... And I could be in the wrong room is the other thing, right? Like there's a lot of information I don't have. We're gonna come over here. And I'm gonna just try, based on the stuff that I have, we're gonna treat this as Vera. It could also be Morajai. Like in my head, I'm like, Morajai could be the last one because it's fancy, basically. So I may also try Morajai in here. But let's go ahead and do the one. We need to get this first. So let's set it to turtles, which is that. Then the moats. Wait, which part am I touching that does that? Is it just like here? No. So I do that and that's the back. Which part was I touching that was... Okay, so which one does this have? Squiggles. And it's got that one. So, okay, so that's not here. Which one shifts the number of them? Is it this? Yes, but then it also shifts the weather. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna cycle through a couple of these. Oh, I didn't think about trying different colors, did I? I think I just goofed that because I didn't even try different colors. What am I thinking? That was the wrong one. I need the squiggles. And I need those. Those were correct. It's the shifting the number of them. It's so frustrating. We're gonna go with... Oh, I guess 8 was fine. Let's go with this. This is the boat. Oh no, it wouldn't be this way. Because the symbols need to be in between lines. So it can't be that way. Oh, that's neat. So it could be the turtles. Like this is the, is where it would be, right? Or somewhere. But it's like we have, it's like pizza slice, wavy line, pizza slice, wavy line is the information that we have on the thing. Oh my god, I keep hitting the wrong gosh darn buttons and it's just so frustrating, and pretty soon I'm gonna be done. Pretty soon we're just gonna say, okay, we save this for another day. All right. No, see, I do know that this is the outside. That's right, because this is the, that's what it shows on the example. Okay, so then, the only thing that should be changing is the number of lines, or the room that I'm in, you know? Gosh, I despise that I have to cycle through this. Oh, can't be this one, can't be this one, that's right. Because it has to let those things be in between. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. Can't be that one. It can only be the turtles of Nuance, or of Vera, right? And then what color is that? Pink. Okay. So Vera is pink. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this in each room. I'm gonna try this in each room, because that has to be it. The only way to get those squiggles in the orientation like that is in that way. Okay. I'm just first trying to get this into the right type. Squiggles. Which also, it makes sense to me that this is Vera, because I was thinking that Vera would be hot, because it's like you're crossing the desert in those turtles is what it looks like. So probably more like tortoises. Okay, so then we need the spiritual. Then we need the... Come on. Come on. There we go. Not in here? Okay. I guess it could be with maxed as well, couldn't it? We'll try this in the other room, and then maybe I actually need to do 8 lines. I guess it could probably work with 8 lines. And this is Costa Rica, I know that. So this room, I did not try it in. In that way, at least. With the turtles. Come on. Because then, like I said, then maybe what I'll do is I'll switch it up to like the full 8 lines. Just because I know that this this sigil exists somewhere. This is one of the sigils. And being able to like... Wait. Okay, cool. I was like, wait, which one do I hit in order to do that? Okay, we got turtles, we got that, we got that. Let's switch over to the pink. There we go. Huh? Hey, there we go. Process of elimination. Okay, cool. So it was like I had the information, and you heard me earlier. I know I was just kind of slamming my way through this, but you heard me earlier when I said... we know the turtles. I think it's hot, right? I had said that earlier before we even came down here because it looked like a desert that they were in. So then, yeah, from there, I mean, I think we did all right. All right, what do you got for me? Moreover, never as popular in Veron as another realm. Pink tiles were eventually introduced based on the Veron people's devout respect for the sacred circle. When these tiles are pressed, all adjacent and diagonal tiles rotate around. Ah, yes. Oh, excuse me? Oh, wait, orange. So that's correct. How can I get 4 of them, though? So the orange can turn gray, but... Huh. Because I don't think, yeah. Huh. I don't... So if a gray is on top and I click, then that happens maybe? How does that work? I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. How do I get another pink? Because I need... Literally impossible. All right, just like right now. Without the rule that I need to know. That I'm somehow confused by right now. Without that rule, literally impossible, okay? I just want to point that out. There are 2 pink. It is literally impossible for me to do this if I don't know this rule. And I don't. So... Like, what does orange flippin' do? Alright. I'm not even gonna sit here any longer. We're gonna have to come back to that one later. Let's look at some pictures. Ah, look at that little guy! Look at that little guy! So cute. So cute. Alright. Let me take another picture. Alright. The Vera Express. Despite my prejudice against Mother Nature, I own that I have deeply loved my time at Vera. The memories of the youthful trip I took here with my brother have been relentless as I have gotten older. I find less and less occasion to recollect on such trivial pleasures. One thing I do remember vividly, which has not lost a single speck of charm, are the famous turtles. Each visitor to Vera, upon arriving, is lent one of these hard-shell friends for the duration of their stay, to serve as both steed, guide, and companion. I am still under the spell of island life. Even if the weather here is much more severe than it was on Morajai. Okay, so now I know Morajai is kind of like chill. Chill weather. Okay. Enhance. Do. All right. Cool. And these like their little huts that they live in, and then we got nice. Very cool. Well, I mean, 2 runs in a row. 2 of these open. So what's nice is that like there's a little bit of process of elimination that starts to occur here, right? Because we've got 3 of them left. We know you're orange. So far we have not repeated colors. So that means of these next 2, we have a white and we have, what's the other one I haven't used? Because I know we have white, we have orange. There's one more, right? Or is that, you're orange. One of you is white and one of you is the other color. Green? So I think this one's green. I think I remember seeing these being green. So if I can come up with some more info, like this has got to be nuance. It's green. It's aviation. We don't know anything about the weather, but let's try messing around with it now that I know it's not that other one. Okay. We don't know what the industry is or what the like type of place it is. That's what it is. But I can play around with that. So we're going to go with normal weather. I think that's green. Oh, but then we don't want squiggles. How do I change squiggles? That way. So we want regular lines. There we go. And then let's swap up to the... Oh, wait, no. Aviation is this. That's right. That's aviation. Okay. So let's play around with a couple of different ones. I don't think it's that. I mean, I guess it could be, but we're just gonna like... that's not green. Right? No, that's the other color. That should be green. Okay. So, could be metropolitan because of like travel and stuff. No. Could be academic, I guess, but I don't think so. Industrial, though Arch Aries is industrial. We just did spiritual with Vera, so I don't think it's that. This is nature focused, right? Hold on. Poetic. Okay. I mean, it's not going to be tribal, which is that. So then I think I'm willing to try windy. And this is just me. I did the wrong thing. You know, screwing around with like, again, process of elimination. Like there's part of me that's like, oh, nothing's going to be used multiple times. Although I know that bridges are a thing. Or not bridges. Trains were the same everywhere, right? In like 3 of them. Okay, so that should be windy. I screwed up that part. Because this needs to be aviation, which is that. Then back to what should be green. Yeah, it always only goes in this direction. Womp womp. Okay. Don't think you're agricultural. What do I think they are? Like, probably metropolitan is my guess. You know? Are you kidding? I hate that it's all so close together. I was trying to click on this, but because it rotates, things are out of the way. That's frustrating. Okay. That's so frustrating. Okay. Just running through all these, just in case. If it's not this, then the only other thing I could think of is the weather is the thing that we need to figure out, you know? All right, yeah, I think I've gone through all of these. Shoot. Because, like, it didn't look like anything was weird, you know? Maybe it's cold? Which I think is... I think it's this one? Is snow? Yeah, snow. It could be snow. I'm just thinking because it was sort of, in the picture, it's sort of like a forest, and I think a little bit mountainy on the edges, so maybe it is actually like that. Which means then it could also be white. It would make sense if it's a snowy place to have it be white in color. So we may do a couple of things there. I'm just going to pull my notes back up. So we got snow, potentially. We know we're in Aviation Town. Unless this one isn't Nuance. You know, Nuance could be the last one. So I may be like barking up the wrong tree here. But let's set it to that. We got the snow, and we'll cycle through these. What's white? White is regular dots. Sequential dots. Okay. So... Aviation's right, that's right. Let's go back to green first. Okay. Let's cycle through some of these. And then I'm going to do this exact same thing where I cycle through everything, and then I hit, I'll do it with white. And never mind, I'm done. I'm done. Not in the mood for that right now. I'm too tired. It's been an hour and 45 flipping minutes, so we'll just do it next time. We'll mess around with this next time. Maybe I'll find some more info. I'm done. I hate how easy it is to hit the wrong thing there. I was clicking in the same spot like the entire time, and then suddenly one of them was like, I guess a pixel to the right. Just put a handle on each piece. Just put a handle on each piece, please. Because I don't think you want it to be deliberately annoyingly difficult. I assume the issue here is challenge, right? So you could literally give me 4 buttons, but have it have like the random nonsense of like, oh, well, if you change that one, it changes that one too, right? Like, it frustrates me. And like, I guess this is something I talk about in a lot of games, right? Talk about this in a lot of games, which is I don't like it when like the controls are the barrier. I know what I'm trying to do. I know that it can be done, and I'm doing the thing to make it do the thing. But there's a level of precision or something else that is not skill-based, if that makes sense. It's just like really, really precise. And again, I'm saying not skill-based because it's not the kind of precision that requires a lot of work and practice and all of this kind of thing. It's just clicking on a specific part of the screen. Just make it a little bit easier, because that shouldn't be the part that's hard. It's already hard enough coming up with the sigils. All right. Anyway, we got some stuff done. We're ending the run now. I don't even care if there's anything else I'm supposed to do. I'm hot, I'm tired, and I'm really annoyed by the number of times that thing screwed me when I went to click it just to shift one piece. But that said, we did still get a lot done. We did complete one of those sigils, so now we just have 3 left. So that's pretty awesome. Need to go through my notes. Need to find the other stuff. We got the school into the rotation. Hopefully next time we will be able to go through school and do our whole exam, because if I do that, then I think there might be some more information there or something at the end of that will be helpful lore-wise and everything else. You know, it's too big of a thing to not be significant. So, yeah, we're still on track for that. Still going to see what we can get. But y'all, with that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, of course, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. It really, really helps a ton if you spread this around to other people and say like, hey, have you seen this guy play Blueprints? It's great. It's taken forever because he's just like a silly guy, and so there's tons of episodes so you can go and watch and you can have a great time. So let him know. But with that, y'all, I will see y'all next time, which is tomorrow. But don't forget to have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.